Hey guys, what's going on? Tall and Skinny here. My last video was on Wrathwings, just this panel, and all the functions are on it. Now I'm going to be talking about Amplify, Ascension, and Glyphs. Let's start with Glyphs first. So in order to get to Glyphs, you go down at the bottom right hand corner at the circle. You go to the little circle that looks like the pilot wings right next to the paw print on the bottom row, and here you are. Right there's a green stone in the center. It says Glyphs under it. Let's click on that. In here you can socket Glyphs. It's just like socketing many other things. If you haven't watched my video on the Skywing emblems, then go ahead and watch that. If you don't know how to socket things, there's information on there that's also helpful for gaining BR. But just for the sake of this video, you can basically just click on each of these sockets and put in a glyph that you want. Or if you want to, you can just go to socket all down at the bottom. When you don't have glyphs in there and there are glyphs available, it will light up red with an exclamation point. Down at the bottom, it says socket all. You can click on that. Now, you can fusion them. Fusion is basically just when you get a certain amount of each of these, you can level them up from 1 star into 2, from 2 into 3, from 3 into 4, and so on. So far, there is no level 7. I'm not sure if they're gonna release that or not, but basically this is where you fusion them to make them stronger. Keep in mind that you can only socket a 4-star glyph into a 4-star Wrathwing. So if I wanted to, here's Shiva, how it is 3 stars down at the bottom. If I wanted to socket a 4-star in here or 5-star, I cannot do that. So it is not like gems at all. There is a requirement, and that's the augmented level of the Wrathwing. So try and get all of your Wrathwings to the highest augmented level as you feel comfortable, and so that way you can gain more BR from Glyphs. You can also remove them all if you feel like leveling all of them up and fusioning them all. You can remove them all. So instead of going 1 by 1, you just remove them all, and it costs gold. So try not to do that all the time because it will deplete all of your gold. So removing them all and then fusioning, that's the best, quickest way to gain a lot of BR. So my suggestion is, once you have a lot of, a lot of rank 1 or 1-star glyphs, just take them all out, turn them into 2 or 3, like how I have a ton of them. Just take them all out, and then as you notice, as some of my glyphs, some of my Wrathwings don't have any glyphs in them. That's because I took them out and already turned them into 2-star glyphs or 3-star glyphs. Now I'm going to socket them all until I get a whole bunch left, and then I'll take them all out and then do it again. So that way most of my Wrathwings have 3-star glyphs instead of 2 and 1-star glyphs. So as you can tell, as I'm going through here, there it is. There's an extra glyph. Well, it's actually called a special glyph, and only some Wrathwings have it, some don't. Basically, it's a point enhancer or stat enhancer. It takes a while to get these. It's a lot of diamonds. That's why I don't have any yet. But it increases your stats by not so much, but when you get it to level 3 and level 6, it does increase by quite a bit, so keep that in mind. However, from level 0 to level 1 is only like 50,000 to 60,000 BR. If I were to level it up to 3, then I would gain at least 2 million BR, and level 6 would give me, me personally, it would probably give me, I want to say 5 million BR, maybe 10 million, I don't know. It'd be quite a bit, actually. And then, as you can see, there's a preview function down at the bottom. And this basically, I'll show you some wings that are actually better suited for this. So these, let me see. All right, let's go here. You see how level 0 effects, it's lighting up blue. When you level up your special glyph to level 3, it'll give you different effects. Now they're lighting up more blue. And I'll go back to 1 to show you. Okay, so that's 1. This is level 3. It's more glowing. And then level 6 is even more intense. So it just shows, it just increases the glow. Here's my Destiny wings. If I were to get it to level 3, now they're on fire as well as glowing. And then level 6, it's actually purple and blue flames. So that's pretty much all that it does. Getting it to level 6, it just changes that. However, getting it to level 6 in here increases by percentage for attack, HP, whatever, you know. This one's HP and elemental. This one's and then rank 6 is attack and elemental. This one's HP and elemental for level 3. Level 6 is HP and attack. So it's different for each. So if you have the diamonds for it and you spent your diamonds and everything else, then I would suggest getting the special glyphs. Otherwise, stay away from them because they cost a buttload of diamonds. And sometimes you can find them in the on sale under the events. So you go to the green and then event, and then sometimes they're in here, sometimes they're not. But they're usually about like 400 diamonds each, and that's out of my price range. To gain only, I don't know, 10 million BR max, if that. Usually I try to get 1 million BR from every 1,000 diamonds that I get. Otherwise, I'm basically just wasting my diamonds. So that's what I tried to do. Now let's go back to Wrathwings. So that's Glyphs. Let's go to Ascension. In Ascension, it takes sacred feathers and fragments of the wings that you want to ascend. And ascending is a great source of BR, as you can tell. From level 10 to level 11, it gives me like 120,000 BR for each level. So this is just each of these Wrathwings is over 1 million BR added to my score, because all of them are at least ranked 9. Some of them ranked 30. Like this one gave me a ton of BR. Inferno as well. And then also it gives you extra bonuses if you go to the little question mark under the circle that it looks like it's cloudy. If you go to question mark over there, each level gives you bonuses. And these are the bonuses. If you go into this window, you can see for yourself. But it goes all the way up to level 50 for now. When you have when you have available fragments and sacred feathers, it'll light up with a exclamation point telling you that you can ascend. However, certain Wrathwings, there's a requirement to keep ascending, and as you can see, some of them, only the 1-star Wrathwings can only go up to level 10 before you have to get them to 2 stars. And I haven't gotten high enough to find out what the requirement is for some of these. However, I believe that there's probably a requirement for them, and level 60 is probably the max. Just because 6-star augment is the highest. So actually maybe 70 it would be the highest, but it doesn't show. Also keep in mind that where my character is, in the green letters it says Ascend Wrathwing to Ascension experience, upgrade Ascension rank to get special attributes. And then underneath it says rank 22 Wrathwing activation gets Demon Conqueror Aura player dodge plus 10%. In order to get that, you have to level up on the left, and then that's how you level up. And then when you activate that, all of those bonuses go towards your special skill, which is your ultimate. As soon as you activate your ultimate, it will give you all of the bonuses that you get from Ascension. After a certain level, you can get invincibility for like a second. It's pretty cool and it's worth it. Your Conqueror Aura is definitely worth it. So that is for Ascension. You have to activate these wings to ascend them. So try and get as many wings as you can, and try and get as many fragments as you can, because this is a great source for BR. Don't pay attention to the BR score up at the top. That is just for the Ascension in here. That is not for each of the fragments stats. They have given me a lot more than that. So let's get out of here and let's go to Amplify. Wing Amplify. Soul fragments so far are only from events like Alice Gift Pack or mystery cards. They added them this time, as you can see. But keep in mind that these go a very long way. And I'll show you why. Because at level 5, which it only takes, I have a list right here for you. Go ahead and pause the video, copy a screenshot if you need it. For levels 1 to 5, it takes 6 wing fragments and 11 soul fragments to amplify to level 5. From level 5 to 6, it takes 1 fragment and 3 soul fragments, and so on, all the way to level 9 to 10. That's as far as I have gotten. It takes 6 wing fragments and 18 soul fragments. So go ahead and pause that if you'd like. Now I'm going to go back to here. And as you can see, at level 5, it increases your Ascension attributes by 40%, and there's a question mark, and it tells you all of the percentages for each level on the left. And not to mention, it also gives you stats. Each Wrathwing gives you different stats, and it gives you a lot of stats. Each time that you level it up, it's at least 200,000, 150,000, BR added. And then once you get level 5, it's like 1.5 million. So it does add up a lot. So far, the highest that I've gotten is level 10. So try and save your fragments for this, and try and save your fragments for Ascension. However, you want to ascend first, because then Amplify at level 5 will not do anything because you don't have any stats in Ascension. So try and ascend these wings first to a comfortable level that you feel comfortable. I like 10 as a comfortable level on most of my wings. They're 10 or higher. And then go to Amplify, and then amplify them up with extra fragments. And remember, it only costs 5 to increase by 40%. I'm sorry, it costs 6 fragments to increase by 40%. And it costs 11 soul fragments. So that way you guys don't waste your soul fragments. That's why I found out how many fragments that it costs. So that way, you know, you don't get 7 Shivas and then realize that you can't upgrade again. So there you go. If you guys liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with another video. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'll be back with another video. All right, good night, guys.